Herein opens the court of Cormac and Sarah, Baron and Baroness of fine Lochmere. Your Excellencies.
Good evening, everyone.
Hola, Lochmere.
We've been waiting a while. We've been waiting a while to be able to say that. So first off, welcome Lochmere and welcome to the rest of the kingdom. If you happen to be sneaking in and watching this video, we appreciate that you're attending our court. We are doing this court virtually because unfortunately with the plague that currently curses our lands, we're forced to do these sorts of things, and I hope that that people understand and appreciate that we had a lot of work that we wanted to do, a lot of people that we wanted to recognize over the time that we would have been having courts between now and the beginning of the plague. So we have some business that we wanted to take care of. There are people that we want to recognize. And so without further ado, let's go ahead and get this party started, shall we?
We shall. You want to go first?
I do actually. So let's talk about the job of being a landed baron and a landed baroness. It's something that both Sarah and I have come to appreciate the intricacies of. I would like to. I can't speak, unfortunately for Sarah, because she's a woman of her own voice, and that's why I love her. But one of the challenges, I would say, of being a landed baron and baroness is, this job has. It's not necessarily a sprint. It's a marathon, and we've come to appreciate what this job is, and so we felt like it would be suitable, it would be important that the barony have the ability to recognize barons and baronesses when they step down. So what we've done is we've created an order for all former barons and baronesses of Lochmere, of which I am going to ask our herald to get the pronunciation on, because I will absolutely butcher it. Genevieve, how do you pronounce that?
The Ordo Aquila Alba of Lochmere.
Right, which is translated into?
The Order of the White Eagle of Lochmere.
Right. And so at this time, what we would like to do is we would like to recognize all former barons and baronesses and induct them into this order. Our Mr. Genevieve will actually announce all of the names of the people who will be recognized in this order. And we just wanted to say that we wanted to say thank you to all of the past barons and baronesses of Lochmere, because we think that recognition is important, that the barony have a mechanism by which they can recognize past barons and baronesses as well. So that's why we created the order. If you would please read the names, Mr. Genevieve.
Of course. Alfred of Kearsarge, Deirdre of Lochmere, Trygve Gabarda Olsen, Siobhan O'Riordan, Alvaro Rodrigo de Leon, Inez de Avila, Renard de la Rochefoucauld, Robert Bedingfield, Isobel Gildingwater of Ditchingham, Elfgar Gracies, Ariana Hawkins, Vladimir Vladimirovich Vladimirov, Maeve Ingen Bran, Dominic Elphinstone, Marjorie Winterbourne, Gelmer Ingolfsson, Adis Herjolfsdotter, Gabrielle Fairclough, and Devise Claremont. These are the newest and premier entries into Lochmere's Ordo Aquila Alba of Lochmere.
Vivat to our former barons and baronesses. It's a well-deserved recognition. Vivat.
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 Vivat. So we're not going to shout the VBOTs because honestly, it'll just blow the microphone out. We're just going to.
We have been warned.
We've been warned that we have to modulate our voice. So, but don't mistake our low key VBOTs as lack of passion.
Yes.
It is absolutely well deserved, and we feel like we are better as a barony because of the great people who came behind us. So we wanted to make sure that we recognize them.
And we wanted to thank them for the advice they have given us during our term as well.
Absolutely, their counsel has been
Awesome.
very important.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next up.
So the next person we would like to recognize is a lady who actually has been around our barony for quite some time. She sings in Ladies Fair, and that is Milady Iona. And we would like to present her with a sable branch. And the sable branch, for those of you who are unfamiliar with our awards, is an award that we present to newcomers who have been a part of our barony, maybe for a short time, but they have made a big impact. And we really encourage them to stay around and to continue to participate. Thank you. Genevieve, if you'll read this roll.
Just as a tree grows, adding branches, so does the barony of Lochmere grow by adding new members. We are grateful you chose to join us and your dedication and skills add your dedication and skills to our group. We hereby induct Iona McIngan Seamus into the Order of the Sable Branch, done this 12th day of December, Anna Societatis 55, at our LochmereCourt at the Royal Palace of Olit. Cormac, Baron, Sarah, Baroness.
Vivat.
Vivat.
For Iona, newest member of the Order of the Sable Branch. Vivat.
What?
Vivat.
Vivat. Okay. So I'm blind. I have to put my glasses on real fast to make sure I'm reading this.
That's right. I'm next.
Oh, good. You're good. That's
So
good.
We have our menu. So our next award that we would like to present is an award of excellence. And we would like to present this to Lord Caius, Silvano, who is always at every event. And he is always helpful. No matter what's going on, you can just, ask him to move this or move that. And I know that at the events that I autocrated, he was always very helpful, and I always see him working. And so we wanted to recognize him with an award of excellence.
A well-deserved one.
Yes.
For the great service, the excellent service of Lord Caius Silvano, newest recipient of the Award of Excellence of Lochmere.
Vivat.
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 Okay, now you.
Oh, is it my turn?
It is your turn.
Okay. So we have a member of our populace who has done work over the many years in our barony. And after having reviewed our awards and looking at the OP and seeing who had been recognized for the work that they had done for the barony, we saw that there was someone who was well deserving of an award, and we had not yet recognized her. So we thought we would take care of that tonight. So I'm going to absolutely 100% butcher her name, but
Would you like me to try her name?
Yes.
Let me stumble through it so that way we can all have a good laugh. And then you can try as well.
She probably will get it.
So yes, it's Lady Mare Ingen Duhain mich Odestilbach. That's my best attempt. Which she is known within our barony as Mary Agnes. And we're going to award her a eagle's feather for the many years of instruction that she's provided to the barony. and the great contributions to the arts and sciences that she's given us. So if you would please read the award.
Achievement on the field of battle might establish a kingdom and can lead to great renown. Good works and faithful service will strengthen a kingdom, but these accomplishments are the sole province of the individual, transitory and fading as the years pass. It is through the arts and sciences that a realm is truly enriched. It is upon this foundation that the historical greatness of a society is built. Through excellence in the area of teaching the arts and sciences at local events, we induct Mayor Ian Duncan McOdobai into the Order of the Eagle's Feather, done this December 12th in a Societatis 55 at the Navarre Court at the Royal Palace of Olit. Baron Cormac and Baroness Sarah.
Vivats, please.
Vivats for Lady Mayor.
Vivats.
Vivat.
Vivat. Vivat.
Vivat. It is very well deserved.
Very well.
So, on to our next award. What?
Uh-huh.
So, I get the honor of doing this one. So, our next one goes to Lord Melchior. Lord Melchior is our rapier champion.
It's true.
And I know he helped me a little bit stumble around the rapier field, or gym actually. But he always represents Lochmere very well on and off the field. I know now we see him not on the field, but he is a great teacher. And I know at Pennsic, he was always representing Lochmere in his all the things that he does. So we would like to present him with a crab's claw. Sorry. So.
Mr. Genevieve, if you wouldn't mind reading the award citation.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Thank you.
The degree to which the barony excels upon the field of battle is a direct result of our proficiency in various forms of weapons, both heavy and light, also combat and target archery. The success that we achieve is a direct result of the martial skills exhibited by the members of the populace. Achieving proficiency in these skills is a personal effort and is possible only through a high degree of individual dedication and long hours of training. Whereas Melchior Zumgraunwolf has greatly advanced the level of martial skill within the barony of Lochmere and thereby the kingdom of Atlantia, we are thus minded to induct him now into the Order of the Crab's Claw, done this 12th day of December, Anno Societatis 55, at the Navarre Court at the Palace of Olit. Cormac, Baron, Sarah, Baroness.
Vivats for Lord Melchior.
For Lord Melchior, newest member of the Order of the Crab's Claw. Vivat. Vivat. Vivat.
Vivat.
Thank you.
Thank you, Melchior. All right, it sounds like I'm up because there's this awkward pause. So let me take a look here. Yes. So I get the benefit of awarding someone else and recognizing them for their contribution in arts and sciences, which is great. Today we're going to recognize a member of our populace who has really, he really enriches the art within the barony. I was witness to one of our events. We have an event in January called Midwinter's Revel, and he had made a beautiful tapestry for the event, and it was incredible. And I was struck by the beauty of it, and I thought that I felt like he was well deserving of recognition for that. So, and in this case, I'd like to recognize Lord Olaus with an eagle's feather.
Achievement on the field of battle might establish a kingdom and can lead to great renown. Good works and faithful service will strengthen a kingdom, but these accomplishments are the sole province of the individual, transitory and fading as the years pass. It is through the arts and sciences that a realm is truly enriched. It is upon this foundation that the historical greatness of a society is built. Through excellence in the area of painting and mural design, Olas Simone Silvano has greatly advanced the arts and sciences within the barony of Lochmere and the Kingdom of Atlantia. We are therefore minded to induct him into our Order of the Eagle's Feather, done this 12th day of December, Anno Societatis 55, at the LochmereCourt at the Royal Palace of Olite. Cormac, Baron, Sarah, Baroness.
Viva.
For Lord Olaus, newest member of the Order of the Eagle's Feather. Vivat.
Vivat. Vivat.
Vivat.
Okay. So this is kind of a rare thing, because when you look at someone's OP and you look at the enormity of their OP, it's interesting. And you see that, you know, the person that I'm talking about has been recognized for their prowess and has been recognized for dozens of other awards, it seems. But there was one award that this person did not have. He did not have. I wanted to recognize Duke Galmere because of the service that he has done since he stepped down as Baron, since he stepped down as a Duke, since, you know, he is still providing service to our barony. He's an active participant when we ask for donations with we have a local drive that we do where we basically set up a shop and sell things, and he always donates work to raise money for the barony. He is always, he's supported the local armored fighting community in a big way for Lochmere. He's been an integral part of our fighter practices when we've had them. Unfortunately, we haven't had them in a while. But he is well deserving, in my opinion, of being recognized for his service to the barony. And so for that, we would like to recognize him with a blasted oak.
The strength of Lochmere springs from the support given it by the populace. It is like an ancient oak with branches striving ever upward, a strong supportive trunk and roots anchored firmly in the earth. Every gentle is essential to the barony, but there are those who, through selfless sacrifice and continuing contributions, merit special recognition. With this in mind, we hereby induct Galmere Ingolfsson into our Order of the Blasted Oak, done this 12th day of December, Anno Societatis 55, at the LochmereCourt at the Royal Palace of Olite. Cormac, Baron, Sarah, Baroness.
Congratulations. Congratulations, Duke Galmere. It's really, really well deserved. I'm sorry, Jean-Pierre. Your Grace.
Your Excellency. For Duke Galmere, newest member of the Order of the Blasted Oak. Vivat. Vivat. Vivat.
You're up.
I am. So obviously our time as Baron and Baroness is coming to an end. And we want to recognize a couple of people. But one of the people we want to recognize is a member of the SCA. However, he does not play much. But he has helped us personally by pet sitting for us when on our long weekends, when we're away, when we have to pack our car up with pavilions and everything else that, you know, we take to events with us.
Penzic trailers,
everything. So we actually just want to say a thank you, a public thank you to our son Joshua who, like I said, he does not play much, but he has been critical for us that we know that our house is taken care of, that our animals were all taken care of when we were away at events. You know, so we have a small gift for Josh, because this is what every 23-year-old wants as a knife.
And for the record, this knife was made by Baron Lucian. I asked him to commission a knife for me to make specifically for it, to recognize Joshua and all of the efforts that he has done in support of us during our time as Baron and Baroness. So we really do appreciate him for that. So he's going to get this award. So just trust us, he'll get it. It's just, we're not going to hand it to him right this second. But so anyway, just
so if we can get a vivat for
our son Joshua.
For Joshua and all of the service he has rendered to their excellencies. Vivat. Vivat. Vivat.
And for the record, both Sarah and I love him very much.
Yes.
So in case that wasn't clear, we've grown quite fond of him. So, okay.
Anyway, so our next award that we have is kind of a combo type of award, because they're a combo type of a couple. Actually, goes to Duchess Simone, and we would like to present her with a Baronial Award of Courtesy for all the help that she is giving us during our time. She has given us counsel. She has been there when we needed her. She's helped at all of our events that we have been a part of. And she just really has made things and life easy for us as Baron and Baroness of Lochmere. So
it's true. I mean, the support that Simone has given us has been incredible.
Yes.
So we could not thank her enough.
Yeah.
It's.
Yeah. So we have a small gift for her. It actually is from the Crafty Celts. They're having a sale, I'm sure, now for your holiday buying. It's a griffin. It's a brooch griffin. So it doesn't, replace the enormity of what she's done for us, but it's just a small thank you.
Thank you very much, Duchess Simone. We really appreciate your effort.
Thank you. So can we get a vivat for Duchess Simone?
For Duchess Marie-Simone de Bargeval La Fildina, newest recipient of the Award of Courtesy of Lochmere. Vivat.
Vivat.
Vivat. Vivat.
Vivat. Okay. So this one's kind of an interesting one. I would like to recognize our Seneschal, Sir Alfred. He stepped up in service to our barony, and we can't tell you how much we appreciate the level of effort that's gone into Sir Alfred being our Seneschal, being a confidant to me. As an armored fighter, he's been helpful to me. He's been courteous, and I think that it's important that we recognize him with an award of courtesy. And the award of courtesy that we're going to give tonight to Sir Alfred is something that it's probably the biggest token of an award of courtesy that I've seen given in a LochmereCourt in a while. But I think it's important, and I'm going to explain after it's handed to me by my wonderful assistant here, who's going to hand it to Sarah, who's going to give it to me. So this is Alfred's arms. You'll see here painted on the shield. And incidentally, the artist who did the work on this was Dame Marjorie Winterbourne. But the important part about this shield is that this is the last shield that Alfred fought with before he stopped heavy fighting, before he stopped armored fighting. So I wanted to commemorate his efforts and put a good coat of paint on this shield and recognize him by giving him an award of courtesy by giving him his last shield. And don't ask me how I came across it, but I was able to finagle and get it. So I was able to put his arms on it. And it's not terribly super pretty in the back, but I'm going to show you anyway. As a thing that I do as a courtesy to my lady, what I do is I always put my lady's arms on the back of my shield to remind me who I'm fighting for when I'm on the field and whose honor I'm representing. So we put Duchess Simone's arms on the back of this shield to represent that to him, because he will always be reminded, at least with this, that whose lady he's fighting for and whose honor he's fighting for as well. So we would like to recognize him with an award of courtesy.
For Sir Alfred of Kearsarge, newest recipient of the Award of Courtesy of Lochmere. Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
It's a good thing we're only drinking water tonight,
Yeah.
because otherwise I think we would. not
This
be
would have
able
been
to
a really
walk
long
away.
court. Thank you. So with that being said, we want to say that as this is our second to last court, we're going to have a short baronial court on tomorrow for the event for the royal court. But we wanted to say thank you to Lochmere for all of the support that you've given us, all of the support and insight and everything that you've given to both Sarah and I. And we really appreciate it. We've treasured our time as Baron and Baroness.
It has been an honor, really, to represent you to the crowns, and to represent you on the field and in everything that we do. It's a responsibility that we took very seriously in everything we did. And I have no doubt that Linhart and Lydia will do exactly the same. And they have our full confidence. But it has been an honor and a privilege.
And they have our full support, and we're going to offer that to them as well. So you're not quite done with us yet, Lochmere. We're going to stick around, but we're looking forward to giving the responsibility over to someone new and letting them experience the joy of being the Baron and Baroness of Lochmere, because it truly is a great honor.
Yeah. And with that,
I think we'd like to close our court.
There being no further business for further excellencies, herein closes the penultimate court of Cormac and Sarah, Baron and Baroness of Lochmere. Vivat Lochmere.
Vivat. Vivat.
Vivat.
Vivat. And Vivat Atlantia.